Brothers and sisters, you've always heard me say in my videos, learn your history, control your dollar, take the blinders off. And the reason why I say is because so many things happen to us as a people on a daily basis, hell, weekly, monthly, yearly basis, that it just blows the mind. Now, I know that this generation, these group of kids or young adults who are, born in the 90s or even the late to mid 80s have a certain mindset when it comes to to racism because they've been brought up watching these fucking TV shows and these distorted images. But it's up to people who want to be honest, with wise minds to speak truthfully, no matter how painful this is. Now, for some reason, the black community is attacked, our pain is dismissed. But the very same people who want to wear the Confederate flag are the first ones to talk about Hitler was wrong, anti-Semitism is wrong, anti-Jewish mindset is wrong. But yet, you want to hold this flag up and we say it's offensive. Now, if you don't understand the history of that flag, then I advise you go to a library. Not go on the internet and go to some Confederate or right-wing website, but actually go to a library and pull up and look at books about this. It was all about slavery. And anybody tell you it wasn't is lying to you. But anyways, I want to play this video, and I want you guys, and I'm going to read the company text, and I want you guys to give your opinion.
A Tennessee teenager who was turned away from her prom because she made her dress out of a Confederate flag is speaking out tonight. Texanna Edwards went to high school in Gibson County. She says students always wear items with the Confederate flag on them, from necklaces to t-shirts. She says she spent $150 on that dress, but was told at the door she had to change or leave.
They looked at me and said, "You can't go in because your dress is offensive and might start something."
The principal of Gibson High spoke off camera, saying he gave the teen a chance to change clothes. He says he feared the outfit might start a fight.
Okay, let me go down here and read. Let me see. While one teen's cardboard prom dress was celebrated for its uniqueness, another teen attempt at making a red and white and blue fashion statement was flagged as inappropriate. Texanna Edwards, a senior at Tennessee Gibson High School, was turned away from her prom last week after appearing in a custom-made dress that resembled the Confederate flag, the Tennessean reports. The 18-year-old said she was surprised that the school didn't allow her to attend the dance in her gown, saying other students regularly wear clothes and jewelry bearing the Confederate symbol. They looked at me and said, "You can't go in because your dress is offensive and might start some," Edwards told WREGN News. Eddie Pruitt, director of schools for the Gibson County School System, said officials feared the symbol might cause controversy at the dance, particularly because there's been race-related issues in the past. "You have to do what's best for every child because of past incidents," Principal James Hughes felt by omitting that dress, it could cause a problem that night or it could continue on throughout the school year, Pruitt told the Tennessean. But Edwards said she didn't mean to offend anyone. It was her fashion choice. It was just done for the sole fact that I just wanted a rebel flag dress because I thought it was cool, she told WMC-TV. The station also spoke with several students from Gibson High School who said they felt the school overreacted. School officials told Edwards she could attend the dance if she changed clothes, but the teen refused to do so, according to the Tennessean. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I was watching the WGN morning news, and they did interview some students. But they went to two black female students. Let me say this again. Two black female students. One was butch and one was femme. And both these young sisters said, "Oh, the school overreacted. It's just a flag." Brothers and sisters, we got a generation of handkerchief heads and coons and out here and sambos out here that don't understand their own people's history. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not gonna get mad at the school system per se. I'm gonna be mad at the mothers, the fathers, the aunts, the uncles, the grandparents, or us as a community, the church, because we do not tell our children what these things represent. Now, this young woman right here could very well be racist or could very well not be racist, but I had to go with the racist part because she's old enough to have heard of cases or news articles or living in that part of the country knowing that flag would have represent and how people feel about it. So I ain't buying that shit she didn't know or she thought it was cool, because if she thinks the Confederate flag is cool, she has to know the negative aspects of that flag as well. She knows somebody had issues with that. Living in Tennessee, what it was, she wanted to thumb her nose up at the fucking school. And then she used that excuse with kids wear jewelry and stuff during the school year. And that's probably why the principal turned away and said, enough is enough. Nobody want to go to their prom and look at pictures and remember that a former classmate and them wore a fucking Confederate flag dress to their prom. Then you got people out here on a Huffington Post talking about freedom of speech and all this other shit. It's funny how everybody else can say freedom of speech when it's offending the black community or our legacies and stuff of that nature. But when you put up a Nazi symbol or swastika, or if you take the flag down and stomp on it, burn on it, all sacrilegious. But you can go around and wear imagery. I'm going to tell you something. The other day I was driving. I ain't going to say where. I was in the south suburbs. But I was going down the street and I saw this guy in this big pickup truck. In the front of his license, on his license plate, what you usually have your license plate at? He had a Confederate symbol. Then in the back of it, he said something about, I just like to shoot dark things. Now this is in Illinois. South suburbs. I couldn't believe it. I'm saying to myself, this dude feels a sense of impunity that he can drive around like this. Then you got videos on YouTube of these brain dead, handkerchief head black men and black women and young black men and young black women saying, it's just a flag. Well, I want you to go out there and burn the United States flag and see how they treat you. I want you to go and wave a Nazi flag around into a certain community, see don't they get you on hate speech. You know, hanging nooses and wearing Confederate flags is not considered hate speech. This is why I said we got to know our history. We have to control our dollar. Because if black folks say, you know what, we're going to make sure anybody that does business with the state of Tennessee or any of these other states that like to wave the Confederate flag, Texas, you know what I mean? We need to deal with them. Georgia. I'm sick and tired of people insulting us, and you got black men and black women out here are so fucking scared or so willing to go along with it and say, oh, we got to get over it. Okay, if we're going to have that attitude, I want y'all to go out there and start using racial slurs. I want y'all to be insensitive of other people and see how far it gets you. This is why I keep telling brothers and sisters, quit talking about that revolution shit. Because we don't want to get our act together. We don't want to point out the shit that we need to be doing. Every man, woman, and child should know their history, should know it backwards and forwards, should know what this flag represents and what this Civil War represented. Don't y'all know these fuckers went to war because of slavery? Because they wanted to keep us in perpetual slavery? But see, y'all, these motherfuckers have been so brainwashed, thinking, oh, it's just a symbol, it's just a flag. I want a black man or black woman to go to Tennessee or any place in the South where publicly wave this flag, and I want you to burn it in public and see how you get treated. Where's your freedom of speech then? But they went to two young black women. One was butch and one was femme. And the butch was like, I think the school overreacted. Just a flag. And the other one, I think the school, they should have let her in. It was just a dance. See, this proves my point, how they've gotten to our sisters. Not all, but enough. The news crew made it their purpose to go interview these young black girls. I won't call them women. Young black girls, because you stuck on dumb. But there's a video out here on YouTube, and y'all probably seen it, where a black guy, it's my heritage. It's pride. Your heritage, your pride. Who the fuck raised you? But this young white girl, I just look cool. Come on. With all the shit on the internet, all the new things that have gone on with over the last 50, 60 years with people talking about that image, you mean tell me she didn't know about it? Ain't no way in hell. And then the school gave her the base, said she couldn't come in. The school had the right to turn her away. You up there, freedom. You're a kid. You're in high school. How the fuck you gonna just demand your way into something? They said she could go home and change. She refused to. Now she want to bitch about she not getting her prom. That's your fault. But people say, well, she may not be racist. Bullshit. I ain't buying it.